Dear students, we are in the program of JEE Bridge course. In the JEE Bridge course, these 3 days we are discussing the topic equation of straight lines. Equation of straight lines. I said plenty of models and we discussed the theory, sums, concept, everything, and I given homework to you also. Today I want to discuss with you regarding the equation of straight line, making an angle positive direction of x-axis, making with positive direction of x-axis. If question I am writing, find the first question today, find the equation of straight line passing through. Find the equation of straight line passing through a point x1, y1 and making an angle theta with positive direction of x-axis. Theta with the positive direction of x-axis. So, like that, 3 sums are there. Theta is equal to pi by 3, comma, point P, 1, comma. Second one, theta is equal to 135. Point P 3 comma minus 2. Third one, theta is equal to 150 degrees. Point P is equal to minus 2 comma minus 1. Fourth one is also there. It is I am giving to you as homework. Theta is equal to pi by 4 and point P is equal to 0 comma 0. So it is origin. Theta is equal to pi by 4 and point 0 comma 0 I said yesterday also. Now formula equation of straight line. Equation of straight line passing through. Equation of straight line passing through x1 comma y1 and having slope is m. Having slope m is formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. That implies here m is equal to tan theta is equal to tan pi by 3. Students, you can understand pi is equal to 180 degrees. So pi by 3 means 60 degrees. Tan 60 value root 3. If you know all these things, you can write directly the equation of straight line. Y minus 2 is equal to root 3 into x minus 1. This one. Y minus 2 is equal to root 3x minus root 3. First of all, you should write x term. Root 3x minus y plus 2 minus root 3 equal to 0. Next, second one. Theta is equal to 135. So theta is equal to 135. M is equal to tan theta is equal to tan 135 degrees. Tan 135, I said that yesterday also tan of 90 plus 45 according to R. Silver teacups concept. Allied angles are there. Tomorrow class trigonometry will handle. I say in detailed manner. In trigonometry, tan 90 plus 45 minus cot 45. Minus cot 45 value minus 1. Equation of line is y minus the point y minus of minus y plus 2 is equal to minus 1 into x minus 3. So y plus 2 is equal to minus x plus 3. First of all, you write x term. Minus x taken this side, it becomes x plus y plus 2 minus 3 gives minus 1. Now this one, theta is equal to 150. Third question answer. Theta is equal to 150. Slope m is equal to tan 150 degrees. Tan 150 degrees gives tan of 90 plus 60 degrees. Tan, whenever 90 is there, then term will be changed as cot 60. Cot 60 value minus 1 by root 3. So the equation of line is y plus 1 is equal to minus 1 by root 3 into x plus 2. Taking cross multiplication, we can get here root 3 y plus root 3 is equal to minus x minus 2. That one taken this side, you can write x plus y root 3 plus 2 plus root 3. 2 plus root 3 is equal to 0. This is the equation of right length passing through a point, and so using this one you do the homework. This is the model I want to discuss with you today. Next, we are going to enter into a lengthy and depth topic. Of course, whatever the topic you have learnt in 7th class itself, now we want to discuss with you a sum. Depends upon all the concept, altitude, perpendicular bisector, angular bisector, like that. The concept I want to discuss with you. Concept. First one, perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector. The line which bisects another line and perpendicular to the given line, that is another line, is called as perpendicular bisector. Is called as perpendicular bisector. Listen carefully the meaning. This is a line L1. L1 equal to, and another line L2. This is a line L2. The L2 intersecting the line into two equal parts. Example, this is 5, this is also 5. So, if P is there and Q is there, this is a midpoint. So, M is equal to midpoint of PQ. If P x1 comma y1 and Q x2 comma y2. If P x1 comma y1, Q x2 comma y2 are 2 points on a given area L1, if L2 is equal to 0, is perpendicular to that line and dividing the line into two equal parts. That meaning is the line I am discussing about L2. Bisecting meaning itself is dividing into two equal parts, and the line perpendicular to the given line. This is given line and this is perpendicular bisector. He is called as perpendicular bisector. Therefore, you can understand here L2 is perpendicular bisector of L1. That's all, students. Not L1 is perpendicular bisector of L2. Simply L2 is perpendicular bisector of L1. Now, draw a triangle. For triangle distance, this is here, this is here, this is. Draw like this. This is perpendicular bisector. Put here D. D is the midpoint of BC. And put here E. E is the midpoint of AC. Put here F. F is the midpoint of AB. This is a midpoint, this is a midpoint, this is a midpoint. The all perpendicular bisectors meeting at a point that is called as point of concurrence. Already I said that concurrent lines is more, two or more lines, more than two lines passing through a same point, lines are said to be concurrent. Here the three lines are concurrent. Now you can write perpendicular bisectors. Perpendicular bisectors. By perpendicular bisectors of a triangle. Perpendicular bisectors of a triangle are concurrent. The point of concurrence of perpendicular bisectors. Point of concurrence of perpendicular bisectors is called as the name is circumcenter. 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 It is denoted by S. It is denoted by S. Next, let us discuss the concept. First one completed. Second one, altitude. Altitude. In any triangle. The perpendicular line segment in any triangle, the perpendicular line segment drawn from a vertex to its opposite side. A vertex to its opposite side is called as an altitude. Altitude. The altitudes of triangle are also concurrent. Now, let us draw a triangle. Put here A, B, C. The perpendicular line segment, this is the symbol of perpendicular. Put here D. Students understand, D is not midpoint. Simply it is a point on BC. This is a point E on AC. Perpendicular line segment drawn from vertex to not midpoint. Vertex to opposite segments. This is F. The altitudes of triangle are concurrent. The altitudes of triangle are concurrent. The point of concurrence of the point of concurrence of altitudes is called as the point of concurrence of altitudes is called as orthocenter. Orthocenter. It is denoted with orthocenter. It is denoted by O or H. It is the indication of orthocenter. O or H. Next, concept 3. Let us write the definition of median. The line segment joining from a vertex, the line segment joining from a vertex to midpoint of opposite side, midpoint of opposite side. The line segment joining from a vertex to midpoint of opposite side is called as median. Now you can understand. Draw the triangle. Put ABC. The line segment joining from vertex to midpoint on the not perpendicular. Simply draw like this. D like this. Simply draw. This is E. This is midpoint. D is midpoint. Midpoint formula x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2 concept. The medians are concurrent. You can write. The medians of triangle, any triangle. The medians of any triangle are concurrent. The point of concurrence. The point of concurrence is called as centroid. G. Put here G. Here you can write centroid divides. Centroid divides every median, not only single median. Centroid divides every median in the ratio. This is all theory which you have learned in 10th and 9th. Every median, the centroid divides every median in the ratio 2:1 internally. That internal ratio. Next, fourth concept is there. Angular bisector or internal bisector. Angular bisector or internal bisector. Angular bisector or internal bisector. The line which bisects the angle. The line which bisects the angle of triangle. Which meets opposite side. There is no question of at midpoint or at any point in perpendicular way. There is no rule. Simply, it should bisect the angle and meet the opposite side. That's all. Opposite side is called as angular bisector. Angular bisector or internal bisector. angular bisector or internal bisector. We are having the rule that internal bisector of triangle also concurrent. Draw the triangle. Put here A, this is B, this is C. Indicate like this. This is for angle, not for vertex. The angle, the line which is bisecting the angle, that is example, this is 60. Put here it is 30. It is 30 like that. So the line is dividing the angle into two equal parts, not the side. Don't put here any perpendicular sector or midpoint, any concept, don't write. This is D. That's all. This is E. This is F. So here you write the internal bisectors. Internal or angular. Internal or angular bisectors are concurrent. Are concurrent. The point of concurrence. The point of concurrence of internal bisectors. The point of concurrence of internal bisectors is called as incenter. It is denoted by I. This is I. This is the concept, students, and I think 4 concepts we say. Now let us going to discuss about 5th concept. 5. Circling for any triangle. Circumcircle. The triangle, the circle. There is no question of triangle. There is no rule of the triangle is any way. The circle which touches, the circle which touches all the 3 vertices. All the 3 vertices. The circle which touches all the 3 vertices of a triangle is called as circumcircle. Circumcircle. First of all, let us draw a circle. In that you draw a triangle. Now you can try to understand. A, the circle touches this vertex. B, the circle touches this vertex. Otherwise, the circle passes through also. You can write. The circle touches or passes through all the vertices. This is circumcircle. Now, the center, if you put the circumcenter, S is equal to circumcenter. SA. Students, already you have learnt that from center to any point of the circle is called as radius. You can understand now SA is equal to SB is equal to SC is called as circumradius. Circumradius. It is denoted by capital R. So SA is equal to SB is equal to S is equal to capital R. Now, next concept you can understand using this one. Put side it pedal triangle. If A comma B comma C are vertices, D comma E comma F are feet of altitudes. Through feet of altitudes through A comma B comma C respectively. Through A comma B comma C respectively. Then the triangle passes through D comma E comma F is called as pedal triangle. Let us draw the diagram. The property is that, first of all, let us draw the triangle ABC. Students, draw this is feet of altitude. The altitude drawn from vertex A, it is D. The altitude drawn from vertex B is E, and the altitude drawn from vertex C is F. Now the triangle joining the feet of altitudes BF is called as pedal triangle. So triangle ABC is original triangle. Triangle DEF is pedal triangle of PDAF. Pedal triangle of triangle ABC. The property is that circumradius of pedal triangle. This is the objective bit for mains and MCET. Circumradius of pedal triangle is equal to 1 by 2 half of the circumradius of triangle ABC. That is equal to, you can write R by 2. So draw like this. This is a circumcenter of pedal triangle, circumcircle of pedal triangle, and this is the circumcircle of original triangle. So original triangle circumradius is capital and the duplicate, that is circumradius of pedal triangle, is capital R by 2. This is the main property in objectives. Next, let us discuss about incenter. Let us discuss about incenter. Next, 6th concept, 7th concept. In circle, let us write. Next year depends upon circumcircle. Let us write one. Of course, SA equal SB equal SC we had written. Note here you can write circumcircle. Circumcircle is equidistant. Circumcircle is equidistant from vertices of triangle. from vertices of triangle. That meaning is SA is equal to SB is equal to SC. Now, in circle and right, the circle which touches all the sides of triangle, in bracket you write internally is called as insert. First of all, draw triangle. Put names here A, B, C. Students, we know that the incircle is the point of concurrence of internal bisectors. Here put D, E, F based on this one. You should draw like this. This is the incircle, I is the incenter. That's all. There is no proper properties. Next, property and right. Property. First one, for equilateral triangle, circumcenter S orthocenter O, circumcenter S, orthocenter O, incenter I, centroid G, are equal, or that means coincide. That is, everything is same for equilateral triangle. Next property, for isosceles triangle. For isosceles triangle, S, circumcenter O, H, G are linear. Means lie on the same. There is no question of scalar triangle. Everything separate. Now another formula you can understand. 3G is equal to 2S plus O. What is 3G is equal to 2S plus O? That meaning G is equal to 2 into S plus 1 into O by 2 plus 1. I think you know the formula, section formula, mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n concept. So centroid divides the circumcenter and orthocenter in the ratio 2:1. Centroid divides the circumcenter and orthocenter in 2:1 internally. For any triangle, it is true. So centroid you can write here. Centroid divides circumcenter. Centroid divides circumcenter, orthocenter in the ratio 2:1 internally. In the ratio 2:1 internally. For any triangle, it is true. For any triangle. Students, today I said the theory about triangles. I think already you have learned. Of course, just I am making you to remember the concept. Depends upon the theory. Tomorrow some problems are there. Let us discuss the problems tomorrow. next class.